Welcome back to Real Phonies, where we take a love for movies and television and combine it with very little knowledge about movies and television. I'm your host, Christian. Join with me and my co-host, Joseph.
Yellow.
Back again, Ian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Woo.
Jay Hugh is currently not with us, but I think he will be joining us.
Late.
Something about tax day being a problem. Don't wait till April 15th to do your taxes, people.
Yeah, I thought is he already late, or can you? Today's the last.
Today is tax day. Hey,
Oh,
there
look
he
who it is! I thought Uncle Sam locked you up, motherfucker.
Pay those back taxes.
You all might be not be as surprised by this as I am, but lots of people wait to the last minute to file their taxes.
It's very true.
Yeah, but I don't feel tardy. You know,
Okay,
so-
well,
good.
hey, we
literally
waited
just
for you.
started.
We
You
just
missed
started.
nothing.
Oh, cool.
So, Ian, do you want to start us with our news, man?
Yeah, so the first thing we want to talk about is kind of a stupid kind of trailer, but we figured we mention it. The Addams Family.
Yep.
CGI and the Minions sort of,
Is it Illumination? It might be. I don't know.
think it is.
I'm not
I'll look
sure.
that up while
Blue
we talk
Sky,
about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's one of the bullshit animation studios.
I'll look that up. Great cast. What do you guys think?
It is actually.
Yeah, I was about to say the voice cast on this is pretty rocking, right? I haven't seen the preview, but
So good that it should just be the cast.
That's
of the
kind of
movie.
what I was thinking. I know. I mostly just wanted to bring it up because the internet is fucking furious that
We're wasting Oscar.
Yeah, that
Isaacs.
Oscar Isaacs is not the live action version of
Gomez
Adams.
I mean,
because
that
he
would be
fucking looks
dope.
like him.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. He looks
There's
the
like
part.
all these pictures of him with like a mustache and
Yep.
I don't know.
His look in what's that dumbass Zack Snyder movie with the four girls?
Sucker Punch
Him in Sucker Punch
is
Gomez
yeah,
Adams.
Absolutely.
I got Charlize Theron as Morticia, Chloe Grace as Wednesday Addams, Finn Wolfhard as Pugsley, Allison Janney's in it, Nick Kroll, Bette Midler. It's
it's a
pretty,
cool-
it's
it's a
pretty
solid
strong.
cast.
Yeah, it is Illumination, so I don't know.
So it's pandering to the worst of us.
yes, so it's going to be stupid fart humor and stuff like that, but.
I mean, look, I'm probably going to see it. Not like I'm an Adams Family super fan or anything like that, but that cast is so good.
Also, you have kids, so you have a reason.
I won't watch this, but my question is, do we think the original two Addams Families are better or worse than Transformers?
I would have to watch them. I'm not sure.
I'm totally going with better. I love those movies.
The first one I would say is better. I don't really remember the second one.
Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I liked them at the time, but I don't know if I would like them now.
As I've said before, I'm a sucker for animated to live action adaptations of things. So
I think that the thing is with those, the first one's probably a better movie. The second one, not a great movie, but has better jokes. It's sort of like Ghostbusters in that regard. Like Ghostbusters 2 is not a great movie, but it's a funny movie. I think Addams Family 1 and 2
I can
are
see
like
that. I can see that. So yeah, we'll see. That's coming out Halloween, obviously. If we
Makes
make that
sense.
clear. Next is Titans casting. Batman, Ian Glenn, who plays Sir Jorah Mormont.
Yep.
I was thinking an older Batman. You probably made a good point. Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne is what we're thinking. What do you guys? Have any of you watched Titans?
I haven't, but this is the first bit of news from it that's made me even slightly interested in it. I think this is pretty cool. It has to be a Batman Beyond thing.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Batman, Terry McGinnis casting coming pretty soon.
you think so?
I mean, it
would
would
love
have
that.
to be. I mean, there's got to be some time travel shit or something like that.
I felt like that maybe we would see the similar plot as like Batman Beyond, but it would be Dick kind of replace the position of Terry.
Maybe.
Possible. I think Ian Glenn could probably pull off like Dark Knight Returns though. I could see him in the Batman suit. You know what I mean? Punching a bad guy in the face, being brutal. But
No, I totally can. I think he'll be a fine Bruce Wayne.
Have you guys ever heard Ian Glenn's like real accent?
No.
It's not nearly as cool as Sir Jorah's.
Really?
Yeah.
he's great. I mean, he's great as Sir
Yeah,
Jorah.
no, he is.
I just watched it all, and he's great. I mean, I know that they've cast Superboy, Crypto, so it seems like they're bringing. I don't know. I kind of want to watch Titans. I'm hearing good things. I listen to Real Phonies. They say it's good. So
We're real phonies.
yeah. Oh, we're Weekly Planet, the one that we're copied off of.
Hashtag real phony.
I was like, okay, yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah,
let's tell people that we heard us endorse things.
Weekly Planet, the one we're copied off of. But yeah, I don't know. It's on the DC streaming service, which
Yeah.
I don't know.
DC Universe.
I'm going to get it whenever the second half of Titans comes out so I can watch the full season. So
Young Justice.
We're fucking this up all over the place.
This is not good today.
I'm exactly the same way. When the second half of Young Justice drops, I'm going to get it.
Because you both, when we worked in the movie theater, said Young Justice is like the best, especially you.
Yeah,
you
it's
told me Young
It's a
Justice.
great show.
Yeah,
Young Justice is the jam. Yeah.
So, all right, well, we'll see. Moving right along is Lion King. dropped the trailer like Tuesday, so it's a little old. I was very impressed.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looked really fucking good. Graphics are great. What did you guys think?
I think it looked better than I thought it was going to look. It's still not something I'm super excited about it. It's still not a thing I really understand why it needs to exist. But I mean,
my only fear is it looks like it's literally shot for shot remake of the cartoon, and like kind of like Psycho was, where it was literally the same movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, like the graphics look great. I like how Zazu looked. I like Pumbaa looked.
On that note, I like that they're like actually. It looks like somebody gave Planet Earth a plot.
Yep.
Sure.
So I like that. Like, yeah, Zazu is actually a hornbill and not just some like random bluebird in the Sahara for some reason.
Yeah, they look really good. I was really impressed with the last shot, which was Pumbaa and Timon, who are my favorite characters. And Pumbaa looks like a warthog. You know what I mean? Like I just watched Hellboy. There's a warthog character in there, and he looks like that. So
see, my main issue is just that I like Scar. I don't know. He's got like that sleek look of your uncle who never got it together, who's smoking too much.
Yep.
And I feel like this Scar looks, I don't know, like it's evil, but it's like a dirty evil, whereas Scar is kind of sexy evil, and I like it better.
I'm also nervous. Like Jeremy Irons, I would have brought him back.
I know
he's as iconic as James Earl Jones.
Absolutely, if not more.
I agree with that.
I don't know why. I think that's going to be the big letdown. I don't think he can carry it.
I was pretty pleased with
Chiwetel
Ejiofor in the trailer.
Good pronunciation.
Not even close.
But yeah, I don't know. That movie's going to make a fuck ton of money no matter what.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that a bunch.
Color me excited.
Next is Disney Plus. Like they released a whole bunch of information about that.
Cheap.
Yeah, it's going to come out in November, $6.99 a month. They released a lot of the shows that are coming out. Some of the Marvel stuff we talked about, they gave names to. WandaVision, which is probably the dumbest name of any show.
Yeah.
Wait, it's called WandaVision?
That's the name of the show.
Yeah, sure.
Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and then they talked about a Hawkeye series, which is new.
Yeah.
Seems like he's going to be training Kate Bishop, passing the baton, and I think that's a little Endgame spoiler, because in one of the trailers, Hawkeye's showing, looks like his daughter maybe, or some girl how to shoot a bow and arrow. So maybe they're going to introduce Kate Bishop in this. I don't know much about Kate Bishop.
Top 5 comic runs fucking ever is the Matt Fraction, David Aja, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Hawkeye run, where it's after Kate Bishop has been Hawkeye, he's come back to being Hawkeye after being Ronin, and they both are just Hawkeye. And it's a really inventive art, really funny stuff, characters you can really relate to, and I can't recommend it highly enough. And if it's got anything to do with that, I am fucking more than on board.
See, that makes me think I would like it a lot more if it's like Ronin Hawkeye. If he stayed Ronin and he's training a Hawkeye replacement instead of him going back to Hawkeye.
Well, see, I think in this, though, a lot of the comedy is derived from the fact that they're both called Hawkeye. And it has a really weird stakes. It's basically he decides he's defending this apartment building he's living in from like Eastern European mobsters.
Okay.
And there's also a dog that's I think its name is Pizza Dog. Yeah,
I'm into it. Yeah. Sounds like the Punisher Thomas Jane movie to me a little bit.
Right. But like less.
Yeah, I don't know. Hawkeye, he's there's not much character there.
I mean, look, I think Jeremy Renner is appropriate for television.
Yeah. And I hear these are going to be 8, which is
That's
I think
great.
is great.
8,
yeah.
Awesome.
8 is the number, not 13. That's where Netflix really lost me. Same with some of these other ones we're going to talk about later, which is Mandalorian. We're going to talk about that more in Star Wars.
But also with the Disney Plus, it also includes all of the Disney back catalog of like the classic Disney movies. It includes does it include all the Marvel movies?
I believe so. Definitely all the new ones are going to be there day one. So like Captain Marvel, Avengers, as they come out, that's going to be the exclusive.
I think they said it'll take up to 2 years for them to get all of Star Wars and Marvel on there, but they will. Yeah. I think the back catalog will be something that's available day one.
Did you guys see the little video of The Simpsons announcing that they were moving to it?
30 seasons of The Simpsons is going to be on there.
That's a selling point for me right there, is that I'll be able to watch all The Simpsons on it.
It's funny to me that in the same like quarter we got Netflix announcing they're raising the prices, Disney's like, we're going to do it for $7
for like half the price.
Yeah, so $6.99. The other one is they talked about is What If. It's going to be an animated show based on like alternate courses of the Marvel Universe, and the first episode is going to be Peggy Carter takes the super soldier serum, and Steve Rogers gets an Iron Man suit from Howard Stark. So
that seems like a show for our time.
And it's going to be animated.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And
that sounds great.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be cool. Sounds like they're going to get all the voice cast back. So Haley Atwell and Chris Evans is going to voice.
Right on.
I feel like there's like a life contract in there somewhere. Like, we can pull you back whenever we want.
Yeah, we own your soul, Disney.
I mean, it's not like Haley Atwell's really doing
No,
a
that's
lot.
fair.
Monsters at Work.
Yep,
they're doing
that's
Monster, I guess a Monster Inc. kind of sequel where they're training, I guess, it looks like they're training a new monster, and they're getting John Goodman and Billy Crystal back, which is
great.
That's a score right
Yeah,
there.
right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely going to get this. You know,
Monsters Inc. is probably my favorite of the Pixar movies, just because it's the only one that doesn't really try to make you cry.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Monster U is basically Animal House.
Yeah.
Monsters U does try to make you cry, though. Monsters Inc. not so much.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Monsters U, though. I like both of those.
I like both of them too.
I think y'all are crazy. I think there's real sad bits in Monsters Inc., but that's just me.
Boo, as a little girl.
Yeah, Boo, when like she tries to open the door and she can't go back into the world.
yeah.
It gets me.
That is gut wrenching.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
Disney Plus is going to be dope.
It
Yeah,
is.
Disney Plus sounds like it's going to be Netflix versus them for supremacy.
It seems impossible not to buy if you have kids.
Yeah.
or us.
No, absolutely.
Or if you're just a human.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fair.
All right, and then
They didn't show footage, but they did show a banner for Lady and the Tramp as well, the live action Lady and the Tramp.
you're doing a live action Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah,
Well, you
it's-
know.
it's Justin Theroux. Yeah, they're animated.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Justin Theroux, and I can't remember who plays Lady in it.
That's cool. I also heard, I don't know if this might be a rumor, I don't know if this is exact, but New Mutants may skip theaters and go directly onto that.
That seems fine.
That seems
So-
like maybe not Disney Plus. Put it on Hulu because now you have you own Hulu too now. So
Leave it to someone else you can blame it on.
Yeah, New Mutants sounds awful. The X-Men are just, I'm ready for Disney to take that. All right, so the big news of the week that we want to talk about is Star Wars Celebration was this past weekend.
Yep.
Lots of stuff came out. I guess we'll prioritize it. We'll do the game they talked about first. EA, the Jedi, the Fallen Order. Sounds awesome. It's by Respawn, who does Apex Legends, which I know Nips has played.
I have.
Titanfall, which I got into a lot. It's a single player combat, no microtransactions, no multiplayer. Sounds kind of like Uncharted. And it's going to be you're a Padawan post Executive Order 66, and
somehow he survives.
Somehow, he survives, and you're getting hunted down by some of the Inquisitors.
Yep.
And the second sister seems like the main villain, who's one of the Inquisitors. I think she's tied into the Vader comic series.
Yes, that's correct.
So I don't know. They've only showed a story trailer. It looks fucking dope.
I mean, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like everything I wanted because I'm a big single player game. I do not like multiplayer games. I don't need a 12-year-old kid telling me that I suck.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to be the tagline was like, be a Jedi November 12th or something. You know what I mean? And I'm cool. I want to see some force pushing. He's wall running in the trailer. I just want to see cool set pieces. You know what I mean? They should be able to do some cool stuff with it.
This is just they wanted to make another Force Unleashed, and then decided they just make a character a new name.
That's what it reminded me of,
Yeah.
Force Unleashed, totally.
Yeah.
My only hang up is Cameron Monaghan is the main character, and I don't watch Gotham, and I'm not going to watch that dude's Joker, so I don't really want to play him as a Jedi.
It's not that guy's fault that he got cast in that. He's just an actor. He needs work.
He could have, had some decency and said, "No, I'm better than this."
Yeah, he's in Shameless. He's not good. I would agree. I think that's the letdown of it. But I have a feeling you'll see some cool people pop up. Like there's a lot of people alive during that time. Like he should run into Han Solo, or there should be a fight against Darth Vader where maybe Darth Vader gets away.
I think Darth Vader will be in the game.
I think there'll be like Ahsoka. Like you know what I mean? All these people.
I I don't know. You may have just sold me on the video game.
Like, I'm sure they'll run, and they need to tie it up into mainstream continuity. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of that. Next is some TV news. The Clone Wars. I didn't see the trailer. You can tell me more about that.
The trailer looks very clearly to be about the fall of Mandalore. It's a lot of Ahsoka. She's fighting Darth Maul, which if you watch Clone Wars, Darth Maul took over Mandalore. I think there's Bo-Katan at one point in the trailer as well. A lot of Anakin, Ahsoka team up. Anakin gives her lightsabers back. I mean, look, as we've mentioned before, Clone Wars is a fantastic show. It had a perfect ending.
Yeah.
And then Disney wanted more money, and so they released the 7 one-off episodes. And because they did that, you have to do another season to tie it all up. And so, look, it's got Rex and Cody and Fives and everything you want to see in the Clone Wars. It's in the trailer. So I'm excited for that show. They did not announce the release date, though. It will be on Disney+, but...
I've been super busy this week, so I didn't even know this trailer dropped.
Just happened today.
Oh, right on.
Or yesterday.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I agree. The first ending to Clone Wars was awesome. Mm-hmm. The second ending was okay, but not as awesome. Hopefully the third ending will land it like the...
Yep. Yeah, hopefully.
Is this? I think this might be the next thing I try and watch. This is all on Netflix? Oh, Hulu?
I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah, it might be gone.
I think they just pulled it off Netflix. You just missed it.
All right, well... The next TV show, which I'm super stoked about, is The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
They didn't release the footage publicly, but they had a panel, and it sounds, from everything I'm hearing, it's like adult Star Wars.
Yeah, they released a couple set photos that looked really great.
Yeah.
I know Jon Favreau talked about he's really committed to making a practical Star Wars universe, which I think really shows, at least from what we've been shown so far. And yeah, apparently the trailer, what the footage they showed was, very well received.
Yeah, I hear they said it was kind of I don't know, kind of like Breaking Bad Star Wars, kind of like dark and gritty, you know what I mean? Spaghetti Western is something that a lot of people tossed around that I was reading about.
Yeah, I say Clint Eastwood is a big inspiration for the Mandalorian character.
Pedro Pascal is the star. Gina Carano is playing a former stormtrooper, shock trooper who's trying to reintegrate. Carl Weathers is a bounty hunter runner. And then...
What is Carl Weathers' character's name?
Greet? Or something.
I was hoping it was going to be something like Ray Calrissian or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably the thing. I'm probably more excited about this than anything Star Wars related right now.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
It's gonna debut day one on Disney Plus, which is in November. Yeah,
IG-88's
in it. I'm sure all the Empire Strikes Back's bounty hunters will. Yeah, they should all make an appearance.
Everyone say Boba.
Yeah.
Unless you want to say he got out of the Sarlacc pit, but.
Oh, so this is set after.
Correct.
Oh,
after Return of the Jedi.
There's no reason they can't at this point.
Oh, for sure.
They in old continuity,
Legends.
In Legends he got out and they made about 100 comics about him. So
apparently it's a lot of backroom conversations in cantinas. You know what I mean? So apparently Pedro Pascal and none of the footage took his helmet off. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe they're going to really keep it on a lot and hide his face, which is atypical.
It's not actually Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I would believe that as well. That's not him.
It's Dame Judi Dench. I watched the fuck out of that show.
God, I forgot what I was going to say. By the Dame Judi Dench, that made me lose it.
Anything else you guys got on this? No,
I'm just excited. It sounds great.
I like Gina Carano a lot.
I was going to say, there was George Lucas was developing for a long time. He wrote 100 scripts for an underbelly Star Wars show that was going to be on the lower levels of Coruscant or whatever.
Yeah.
This is absolutely taking that place, and it's going to be 100% better than that.
Yep.
With Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, which I guess I didn't realize have been really good friends for a long time. Dave Filoni was the first person to see Iron Man. And Jon Favreau was the first person to see Clone Wars.
All right.
They wrote this together. Dave Filoni's actually directing live action, which to me, I hope, it comes out great and people love it and they realize we desperately want a Dave Filoni Star Wars movie. I don't know. I'm really excited. Taika Waititi.
Yeah. I
think he's also playing IG-88.
Yeah, he's definitely.
That's good.
He's voicing him. Gus from Breaking Bad.
Yep.
He's playing a bad guy.
Esposito.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte.
I can't remember his name.
So, and there's a lot of good directors. Jon Favreau's directing 2 of them.
Taika Waititi.
There you go. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot Bryce Dallas Howard. You think I would remember that?
You would.
The other thing I read is Jon Favreau had this idea. He wasn't he didn't get tied into this. He wrote, I guess, 4 of the scripts on spec before he even brought him to Disney.
Really?
So like this was like this is something he really thought through, and he really was passionate about.
I would not be surprised if you didn't see the Darksaber show up in this, because his character in Clone Wars had the Darksaber, and he said the inspiration was him and Dave Filoni having dinner talking about where's the Darksaber was during the original trilogy.
Good.
Oh, right
That
on.
thing fucking
Cool.
better appear.
Yeah.
They've been leaning toward, like, it's been such a big part of the animated universe that it fucking needs to be in live action.
100%.
Darksaber's a cool fucking name.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know anything about it. It just sounds cool.
It looks cool as shit too.
So yeah, that's that. And then the big news is episode 9.
The trailer dropped.
Trailer dropped, name dropped, information abound. Episode 9 is Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
Which is a terrible name.
It's
clunky. I really disagree with it being a terrible name.
No, it is a bad name.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
here's the thing. First of all, rising is one of the coolest things you can do. You can rise up from the monk. You can rise out of bed. You can rise out of poverty. Your dick rises. Rising is a great thing to do.
He had this plan.
He did.
Skywalker is the coolest screen name of all time, out of all of them. Rising Skywalker is cool. I'm on board with this name.
I have, number one, it had to be an R name. I was thinking this before, like 2 days before, I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder what the name's going to be, because you had Revenge and then Return, so it's got to be an R word. Rise never struck me, but
Right.
I feel like it should have. And then Skywalker, number one, Ben Solo. Ben is a Skywalker. Number two, I would venture to say Skywalker, Last Jedi was The Last Jedi. Here's my theory. Skywalker is the new name.
Yeah.
That you rise to the level of Skywalker.
The Jedi.
right.
Yeah, I think that's what I read too.
Yeah.
The Jedi are dead, and the new term for Jedi is going to be Skywalkers.
That makes so much fucking sense.
That would be cool, because that'd be a way to keep the name going without having to constantly prove lineage.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
It would also be a way to validate that,
Jedi?
what happened in The Last Jedi wasn't just a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what this to me from generally the thoughts on the trailer, it seems it's going to retcon. I think a lot of Last Jedi. I really do.
I don't think it's going to retcon, but I think it's definitely going to take a left turn.
Yeah, I think it's going to course correct.
Yeah, it's going to walk back a lot of what they did in Last Jedi. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, just in the trailer alone, in Last Jedi, Kylo Ren breaks his mask, and he's going to go, he's putting the mask back together. You know what I mean? Rey, I guarantee they're going to do something with her parents. You know what I mean?
I now think, I hated this theory for a long time, but the Rey as a Palpatine is becoming more of a thing for me.
Definitely.
Yep.
Well, that's definitely the other big reveal from this trailer, or at least hint, suspicion. Actually, confirmed, right?
confirmed.
100%.
That Emperor Palpatine is somehow still alive or returning.
Well, you don't know he's alive.
He's returning in some capacity.
We've never seen a Sith Force Ghost.
We have never seen a Sith Force Ghost.
You have Holocron.
If they bring him, if they do that in the trailer and they make him a holocron, though, that would be
Because
people would get.
We've never had a live action Holocron.
But could you imagine Kylo Ren getting visited by fucking Emperor Palpatine?
It sounds dope as shit.
Yeah.
Well, but also, if they're going to do a redemption story with him, though, they need
100%.
a top bad guy. Your last top bad guy got cut in half. I think he comes back.
This is why I don't think I think course correct is a better term than retcon, is because you killed Snoke. This allows you to actually bring in a better villain, because the Emperor is a better villain. You say The Last Jedi, you course correct with the Skywalker thing. Like, even the helmet thing, I don't think he's going to be in the helmet that much. I'm with Jehu here. That dude's getting redeemed so fucking hard in this movie.
I mean, one of the big lines in
She's
Last
not
Jedi.
fighting him in that TIE fighter.
No,
scene.
they're training for
She's
sure.
right in that shit.
Yeah, they're training. But I mean, the whole in The Last Jedi, it's like, let the past die, kill it. This one is all about the past again. You're bringing back the villain. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely walking back Last Jedi.
Well, first of all, my friend Zach put this really well when he saw it, which was, I'm very busy being excited about, Avengers Endgame. It was not right from them to interrupt that and get me excited about this. I've never been here for one of your guys' Last Jedi thing, because for a while there, you guys did your Last Jedi show, and then every episode would reset to another debating of the Last Jedi. I like the Last Jedi a lot.
I'm also a fan of Last Jedi.
I think, though, that the original premise of a director was going to do one and then he was going to pass it over to the next guy, and that guy was going to continue that story. I do kind of feel like Rian Johnson sort of punted on that a little. He just was like, okay, well, I'll just, I'll just, well, Snoke's nobody. He's cut in half. Yep. Rey's parents are not anybody. I don't like. A lot of people who are, it's like, oh, that's good because it got rid of the mystery box bullshit. Yeah. I hate that fucking term. All stories are a mystery.
But J.J. Abrams specifically does mystery boxes.
But he did a fucking TED talk about mystery boxes.
Yeah, and Rian Johnson,
the term.
And you're right, Rian Johnson crumpled those up and threw them all in the fucking trash.
Right.
See, but I mean, I don't know if you guys, and again, this could just be PR, course correct or whatever. Kathleen Kennedy said the plan for a long time has been Palpatine.
All right.
And so to me, when we thought Rian Johnson was just punting on Snoke, he was probably told, you have to kill Snoke. Now, he could have given him a backstory and answered those questions, agreed on all that, and he was just like, you know what? Fuck it, we don't need it. I'm supposed to kill him. I'm just going to make it so Kylo does it, and that's going to be the shocking thing about it.
And mind you, that's a great fucking scene.
Yeah.
But,
that's a great.
That's the best scene in the movie.
Yeah.
But those, I'm going to tell you, when you look at this trilogy down the road, at a macro level after it's all out, it's disjointed. These three movies are going to feel very disjointed.
Here's what I wonder, though, is we feel like it's disjointed because we're aware of all the behind-the-scenes stuff, but if you just watch them one after the other, would you notice that much?
I don't know. I mean, we can't tell for a few years.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah, we certainly can't tell without seeing the third movie.
Yeah, exactly. But the first two just seem like they're very...
100%. They're very, very different.
But the only other thing is, what do you guys think? We'll talk about the last thing in the trailer. What do you guys think at that end scene where they're going to the water? I mean, what I've read online, that's the second Death Star crash to the planet.
See,
and they're retrieving some MacGuffin of the Emperor. That's what everyone thinks online.
I think the Death Star and the Emperor play hand in hand. I think we're maybe made aware of the Emperor's presence. There is, I want to say, a video game or a comic book or a book where the Emperor's presence is just felt. He's just there. And so I don't know that you're going to see Palpatine. However, I would say it's the second Death Star, and since that's where he died, either A, there's a holocron there where he saved part of his soul, or two, his Force Ghost just lives within that. But that was the thing JJ wanted to do in Episode 7. He wanted the Death Star in that movie.
Because there's unused visual sketch artists of scenes where Rey's swimming underwater in the old Death Star. So, it seems like he's taking some of that and putting it in. Yeah. That's what everyone thinks. So
is that actually Endor?
Well, the thing is, Endor's a
or
moon,
Yavin
so
4.
It could have been the planet that Endor orbits. So.
That's a good point. It sounds like there's going to be a time jump. Is another thing they said. It's going to be a couple years. You saw Lando.
Lando's
look good.
Look cool, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a great meme that was it's Lando from Solo, which is I'll get my ship back. And then the next one is Han saying over my dead body, and then it's the...
Do you think they're going to acknowledge the Han Solo droid who got put in the Millennium Falcon that
no, I don't
Lando
think they will.
loved? Because she lives in the Millennium Falcon now. They have to.
They very much could.
They have to.
That's a great bit in Solo,
Phoebe, whatever,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
What else? And then the new BB-8 droid is super cute.
Yeah.
Dio. Looks fun.
So
kind of looks like a mouse.
Yeah.
BB-8 needs a pet.
Yep.
No R2-D2 anywhere makes me think, I don't know, maybe he is hanging out with Luke's ghost somewhere.
As a whole, R2 and 3PO have been on a back burner in the sequel trilogy, and that was a good fucking
I think
call.
that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit much of them.
I don't think I've sent this home enough, but I really liked this trailer a lot. It's hard to talk about it because it's just a series of images, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do, which is get me fucking psyched.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way. I would say negative. I think I'm Star Wars out, though, a little bit on these movies. Last Jedi really left a bad taste in my mouth. Then Han Solo also did. So I think they're going to have to win me back a little bit on the movie front.
I think the trailer is better than Transformers.
I think the trailer's better than Transformers. I will say this
everything Star Wars is better than Transformers.
Attack of the Clones is not better than Transformers.
I would go with Attack of the Clones even better than Star Wars.
That gladiator scene?
Yeah.
I love the gladiator.
That's what I mean. It's 100%.
The last 20 minutes of it is a course correct that saves it over
You
Transformers.
get 2 hours of I Hate Sand prior to that. And for some reason, Natalie Portman is half-dressed.
The whole movie.
It doesn't make any sense.
But, I know. I'm waiting to see, but...
Yep, we will find out more as time goes on.
Skeptical.
What, is this me?
Yeah, close the episode.
Outweigh
Sure, yeah, okay.
Outro.
Fine. All right, that's right. So Thank you guys for listening. Join us a little later this week because Game of Thrones is back and we want to fucking talk about it.
Hashtag Game of Thrones.
Yeah, sure. That doesn't help us in any way.
It helps Game of Thrones. Yeah. They seem like they need a leg.
Yeah, they don't need any help.
I don't know if anybody's watched this show. I mean, we're being
it's
paid by HBO to promote it.
It's like an indie thing. But yeah, so we're going to be hitting you with some recaps, some reactions, some theories, all that kind of stuff. So join us a little bit later this week for that. In the meantime, thank you guys for listening. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. If you want to get in touch with us, we have a new email set up at realphonies@gmail.com. We also have a contact form at realphonies.com. You can also follow us on social media at realphonies on Facebook and Twitter, and on Instagram at real_phonies. Thanks to Zach Evans for art and Brian Velasquez for our theme. We'll see you guys later this week.
Later.